Good afternoon to me, Paul Fay at Fast Action Cards Sports Desk in Cyprus. And you come to me on this across the boards special. Um, we're going to be looking at uh, an in-depth dive into how to scout your games using Baseball Commissioner HQ. And also, we'll be playing a game in my postseason, and it's a key game between the SoftBank Hawks from Japan at the 2024 Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks against the 2024 New York Yankees. And how did we get to this position? Well, this is my Sages Victor Ladorum tournament. I'm about a month behind. I usually finish by about mid-December. And the top 24 who reach the postseason in their regular uh, leagues qualify. The top 8 then qualify on performance points, qualify for the Sages Victor Ladorum. And you can see the Yankees squeezed through in 8th position there. Very lucky. The Royal Blues were expected to win their last series, but they lost both of them at home. Otherwise, it would have been hasta la vista, Yankees. The Hawks been pretty dominant throughout their season. They finished second overall points in Sears division, and let's see how we've done so far. Let's have a look at the schedules. We'll have a look at schedule report for the Yankees, because a lot of people have asked me, how do you use Commissioner HQ to scout your games? What do you do before it? What do you do during the game? I'm going to show you that today. And so the first thing you can look at when you looking for your streaks in History Maker Baseball, we look at the Yankees. They've won 3 straight, and they also had one happy player. And then they received a TFN, a manager's TFN. And so it's been a good week for the Yankees. They're going to be on full harmony TFN. So that was the important one for them. And their last loss was against the Fighters there, 3-2. But, you know, and if we look at schedule report for the Hawks, you can see that until they've had some big wins, 9-zip, 11-5, 8-6, 6-4, 16-zip, 4-3. Their first loss was to the Dragons there, 4-5, then lost to the Dragons again, and then beat them 3-1. They swept past the Tigers, 3-1, 6-4, and 3-2. Did the Tigers win? Oh, Tigers won one, sorry. And then we come to the next round, and they were expected, they were ahead on all the metrics against the Yankees, and they looked for all the world like they were good. You know, they were odds-on favourites before this series. Yankees have been struggling, but suddenly the Yankees have seemed to come good late on in the season, and some of that has to do with Judge. He was injured through most of the early stages of the postseason, and he came back. And while his hitting has been mostly terrible, he has had the odd shining spot, and one of those was in Game 1, where he hit a one solo shot, make it 1-zip, Yankees actually won with an error to take that close game 2-1. And then the start of game 2, we'll have a look at now. Coming up, let's have a look. Box score. We can have a look. Here it is, the box score. You can go to any box score you want. At the top, it will tell you how that game was entered. Was it full entry? Was it an express game? Did you manually edit it? And this one was manually edited. And the reason it was manually edited was because I'm using I set all these up in an old version of Pocket Pennant Run. And so what that meant was that my player IDs were slightly different on some players. So I just had to go in and edit Stanton and also one of the Hawks pitchers, Darwin Zona Hernandez. And you can see if you scroll to the bottom, you get an instant readout of the performance in this game. So we have Yamakawa, who's the hot batter he's the cleanup batter for the Hawks. And he went 1 for 4 with 2 ribbies. And their cold batter is the leadoff man, Shooter. And for the Yankees, we can see that Jazz Chisholm, and this was the single best performance by any player in a game in the postseason by Chisholm. And I shall show it you any second. I'm just putting my markers on the table. I've no camera today. It's playing up. So we're going to have to be purely on screen, but I've got them on the table, the cards. Chisholm, here I'll show you his performance. He went 3 for 4, 3 runs, 5 ribbies, 2 home runs, and a stolen base. And that was enough to qualify him for top spot. And the cold batter would be Anthony Rizzo, but I'm afraid that age and retirement is calling for Rizzo. He is on the bench today, but his place has been taken by Ben Rice in the order. And there's another change as well. Jazz Chisholm has actually moved up to lead off because Austin Wells has also started on the bench because he's not been performing well either. So what else can we look at? We can look at the scouting report. And here's the scouts take. It tells you the probable starters, Arihara and Gill. And it says the scouting report highlights the Hawks' bats as the deciding factor in this contest. The pitching matchup is a virtual tie, leaving the outcome unpredictable. So, and then if you scroll down, it will tell you which pitchers need to rest, which are fatigued, and how long they've got to go. And you can set that to by game or by date order, whatever your preference is. What else can we look at? Obviously, you don't have to use all these. You can look at these at your leisure after a game. You can type in, if we go to records, just let me look at that one first. Jazz Chisholm, there he is. And that's the single. And if you clicked on that, it would take you to that box score I just showed you. There it is. And that's the single highest points in a season. In the postseason. And he tied in second place there with 5 ribbies. We've got Chris Sale with 15 strikeouts, the most. Brad Bonus and Fernando De La Rosa with 14 Ks, and the most runs is 4 by Japanese Makihara, who plays for the Hawks. You can see that the highest score in a game is Fernando Della Rosa. But if we come back to look at the season ratings, you can either take away, if you take this away, you'll get all of the players in the league. And but if you type a name, it will bring up just that team, so you can scout that team. You can see consistently the Hawks have produced on when they're batting, and pitchers as well. They've got some. Sorry, let's type in Hawks. Just bear with me. 24 Hawks. And you can see, if you click on a player, you can see his performance per game. You can even go to those games. You can see he's been particularly consistent. In this one, he went to the full game and struck out 9. And the same with batters. If you do that with batters, if you go to who should we do? Let's have a look at a Yankee player. If we go to Stanton, you can see the Yankees batters have been a lot more inconsistent. Stanton's coming through though. He's had 2 homers in the last 3 games. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the metrics are like. But as Judge, 0 for 3, 1 for 4, 0 for 4. He did have a walk in that last game. But if you scroll down the Yankees, you'll see why some of these changed. Got Austin Wells, who's not really put together a consistent streak in leadoff, and he's 1 for 15 in the last 3 games. Not really good enough when you're playing a team with power like the Hawks. You need to get on base yourself. But you can see Anthony Rizzo down there in the bottom, and this really is what did for him. 0 for 4, 0 for 3, 0 for 4. It's a sorry tale, really, with just the odd sprinkling. In fact, he only got to 0 once. He hasn't really done anything at all, and although he's a semi-slugger, he's not posed a threat. So it'll probably be used in pinch hitting situations just for the end of this, till the end of this. And Yankee pitchers. There we go, Carlos Rodon. Now this could be a mismatch. Now we've got Lewis Gill, and it's one that the Hawks planned for, really. They knew the Yankees would start strong, but it's not over yet because they've got one of their aces on the mound here, and it's Arihara, and you can see he consistently scores well in his raw data. Okay, and without further, this is just another one you can look at. You can have as many teams in here as you want, and on all the metrics, the Yankees. Let me just make that smaller for you. I can't. I'm on the wrong screen. The Hawks batting 286, Yankees 236, Hawks 363 ERA, and the Yankees 376. So if you are purely Moneyball, sabermetrics, whatever statistical analysis you looked at, you would favour the Hawks. But if you look on the field, the Yankees lead 2-0. Now, I'm bringing across here another. And don't forget, because this is not an installed app, you can have as many versions of this open as you want at one time. You just open them in another tab. You don't have to worry. I don't think some people realise that. So if we went to, let's have a look at Judge. He's batting 167. You can click on him. Tells you his ID. Tells you visual of what his ratings are. If you click on his game log, you can see what he's done there. He went 1 for 4 with 2 ribbies. I think I may have loaded the other one. I'll give you the updates as we go through the game of what people are batting. I think I may have loaded the other one before this morning's game. Let me just have a look at it again. Judge. No, he did it. Sorry, I was reading it the wrong way. I don't know why I did that. He went 1 for 4. There he is. With 8.6 he achieved. So he's been, in 3 out of his last 4, he's got a positive score. So let's get to it. National anthems have been played. All that's left to do is play ball. The thing with scouting, you can use as little or as much as you want of it, really. I'm just going to change these settings because I don't want advanced fielding. Okay. And that's the way it looks. I'll give you the pitcher's lines in a second. We've got oh, we would if I had the right team. Just bear with me. Need to open another version. You see, a lot of people say to me, why do we want all this information when we play on our tabletop? Well, the way I look at it is just because we play on the tabletop and we enjoy, as it were, analog play, doesn't mean we can't arm ourselves with an interesting array of stats. I mean, at the end of the day, we all love baseball. We all kneel at the church of baseball for the statistics. I don't think there's anything wrong with arming you with as much information or as little information as you want. You might only be interested in looking at stats after a game, and that's fine. Okay, Arihara is 1 and 2 with 4.1 ERA. He has struck out 39, but the Hawks can be susceptible to the long ball. He's given up 4 homers and walked 10. 4.1 ERA, and we shall see how it goes. To lead us off, we've got Lewis Gill, and he's 0 and 1 with a 4.66 ERA, and he'll be leading off, facing Shuto, who's batting 219, the lead-off batter for the Hawks. And that's it. Let's get to it. Here's the pitch. Is he a prospect, Gill? He's a semi-prospect, so he doesn't get the dice, the dot. Lucky for him, otherwise it would have been a fence. Is he patient? Shuto is not. Oh, I'll tell you what. I'll just give myself the reminder of the hot batters. Cold with Shuto, and it will be. It was. I think it was Volpe. Just let me look. Forgot. Yeah, Volpe, because Rizzo's not playing. Rizzo's missing, semi-retired. Volpe, and they are Slump Plus, who are playing History Maker Baseball. And hot is Yamakawa, and Jazz Chisholm. They have actually got another hot batter, the Yankees. It's all going well for them. Jose Trevino is hot TFN, hot till further notice. So the crystal ball's looking really good, apart from on the statistics. But the Yankees 2-zip up. They can clinch it today and advance to the last two. And whoever wins and goes through will be playing the 2024 Atlanta Braves or 2024 Philadelphia Phillies. Two consistent underachievers in my recent seasons. Okay, so back to the game, and Shuto popped out to second base. One away. And here's Imamaya. He's batting .365. Is he control? He's not. Is he eager or sad sack? No. And that's a walk. Gill offers a free pass there. Man on first. Instead, Nestor Sajar, the home plate umpire, is semi-questionable. So let's hope he doesn't get too many difficult decisions. Here's the pitch to Yanagida, and he's batting .379 with three long balls. That's fresh. Line out to second. Runner holds. 2 away. Yankees pitchers have looked like world beaters in this series so far. They've been struggling all season. Okay, is he an iron catcher? Jose Trevino is not. Is Yamakawa a good eye? He's not. Struck him out. Okay. So just the one walk there, but given up by Gill. And here comes Jazz Chisholm, the man of the moment. Is he an iron catcher? Kai is not. He's neutral. Is he a good eye? No. Struck him out. One away, and we go to baseball right now. Is he a hot pitcher? He is. He retires the rest of the side, alternating ground outs and shallow flyouts. So the first one is a ground out to first base, and Judge flies out to shallow right field. Okay. Top of 2, Kensuke Kondo, batting .281. Is he flash? He is. Struck him out. Gill looking sharp so far today. Tomoya Masaki steps up, takes his swings. also batting in the high 200s, 292. Is he a struggler? No. Is he champion or patient? He is not. We've got infield drama. Is Gil gold? No. It's hit straight back to him, but he fumbles it. And that's enough for Masaki to scramble his way down to first. First error of the game there. Brings up a runner on first with one away. And Kurihara, usually he hits a few doubles, but usually not a long ball threat. Is he ace, semi-ace, or star? No. Is he a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. He gets to die. It's back, 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 back. Gone! And that's a 2-run shot from Kurihara. And he's only hit one home run in the postseason. And that was way back on the 12th of December. He hit one home run to win the game against the Dragons. It was a 3-run shot to win the game, 3-1. So, Gill goes up his third long ball of the postseason. Kai, it's an unusual result. Is the ballpark big, or Yankee Stadium's small on left field and right field? So that is a fly out to right field. 2 away. Tosai Makihara batting over 300 and he's the 9th batter. Is he fresh? He is. Line out to second. For those of you who don't like or don't know anything about Japanese baseball, I urge you to give it a try. They still play small ball over there. Unfortunately, as far as I'm concerned, a negative has happened because from 2027 they will be adopting the universal DH and introducing the Otani rule. I don't mind the Otani rule, but okay. Juan Soto up for the Yankees. They trail early here. Soto batting 250. Is he ace? He's semi-ace, and he gets the dot. Lines out to third. L5. Giancarlo Stanton. Is he ace? He's semi-ace. Gets the dot again. Struck him out. Quickly 2 away for the Yankees. Trent Grisham. Having a poor season. 179 in the postseason. Fresh. Hits a weak grounder back to Imamaya. He's equal to it. Tosses it to Yamakawa. And we come to the top of third. Back to the top of the order for the second time through here. Gil to Shuto. Is he a struggler ungilded? He's not. Is he a champion? No. Ground out to second unless he's a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer and he gets the dot. So he struck him out. And that's the third K for Gil. Imamaya walked first time up. Is he workman? No. Gil's a semi-star flash. Is he patient? No. That's a sharp grounder to first base, but Rice takes it in. 2 away. Yanagida. Is he eager? No. That's a walk. Yanagida has, so look, that's his 14th walk. He's only struck out 8 times. Yanakawa, we're going purple. So this should benefit the Yankees. They are full harmony and the Hawks are semi-dissonant. Let's see. Here we go. Pitching team harmony. They are indeed full harmony. And that's hit to centre field and Judge is equal to it. He makes a sliding grab. Makes it look easy. F8. Even when Judge has been performing poorly with the bat, his fielding has still kept the Yankees in this postseason. Jose Trevino. This is only his 3rd at-bat postseason. Is he double control? He is. Pitcher is double control. So it's a ground out to pitcher. And Ben Rice will ground out to shortstop. Anthony Volpe. Amazingly, batting 300 in the postseason. He was just over 2 in the regular. Is he ace? He's semi-ace and he gets the dot again. Lines out to 3rd. Yankees trying to avoid going to Japan. They're 4-0 this season and with a tie against Japanese teams. There's the top of 4th, Kensuke Kondo. Threats all through this lineup. 281. A left fielder. Is he flash? He is. Struck him out. That's the 4th K for Gill. Masaki. Is he ace? No. Is he champion? No. Ground out to shortstop unless he's whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. He does get the decided die, so it's 6-3. 2 away. Kurihara. Homered last time up. Is he ace or dynamic? No. Is he a sad sack, utility, or patient? He is not. And that's a base hit for Kurihara. 2 for 2. And this is going to be an experience check. Kai is icon and Gill is only a semi-prospect. So it's advantage Hawks here. Is he an icon batter? He is. Delivers a base hit just inside the baseline. And he advances 2. And let's see. Kurihara is stoic, so he can't advance anymore. So it's men on 1st and 3rd. 2 away. Here's the pitch. Is he fresh? He is fresh. Line out to 2nd. L4. Straight to Glebe Torres. Okay. Arihara taking him out. And Sugiyama's coming on. He's only given up 1 hit. Arihara. It was only semi-fresh now. And let's have a look at Sugiyama. He's 4-0 with a 0.73 ERA. It's been amazing. Amazing. And for a reliever, it's been 4-0. He's come in and just shut the opposition down. There's only 1 game where he's given up a run, 1 earned run. That was in a loss. he didn't lose it, but the team lost it. Let's see if Judge can get something going here. Is he a struggler? No. Is he patient? He is. It's a walk, but the umpire at 1-2-5, questionable or strict umpire. He's a semi-questionable. Let's have a look. He does not get the dot. So it's a walk. The Judge is on base again. Soto. Yankees looking for the long ball here. Is he a home run king? Oh, Yankees are not getting the luck in this game. He's a semi-home run king. That would have been gone to deep centre field. As it is, it's fly out to centre field. F8. Okay, Stanton, one away. Is he struggler or gilded? He's semi-gilded, does not get the dice. He's a champion. Ground out to second, runner on first. And it's a fielder's choice. Oh, unless he's a whiffer. Here's a whiffer, struck him out. Two away. Trent Grisham. Is he flash? It's a strikeout unless a questionable or lenient umpire. And they do get the dot this time, the Yankees. So it's ball 4. So that's twice the umpire's call's gone for them there. We said Nestor Cijar may have an influence on this game. Can Trevino send the Bronx wild here? Is he an ace? He is. Struck him out. So we come to the top of 8. Hill. Is he a star? No. Is he a slugger or sad sack? No. And that's a base hit. And he's active. He's going to try and steal here. He steals on a normal or an iron catcher, and Trevino is a normal. Steal. Okay. Yanagita. Is he a gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? No. Outfield drama. Is Grisham gold? He's not. And that's a base hit. It's a base hit. And who's on second? Imamaya. He's stoic, so he can't advance. He's not speedy. But there's nobody out here for Yanakawa. Men on first and third. Going to walk to the mound here. Going to give him flash. So Hill is ace double control, and now he's flash for this at bat. So men on first and third. Infield in. Is he a scrapper? He's not. It's a double to right field. All runners score unless he's a home run king. And he's a semi, but he doesn't get the dot. But it's good enough to drive 2 in. This is looking more like the Hawks' normal performance today. We said it might be a mismatch. So it's 4-zip. Yanakawa doubles the advantage. Is he a prospect? No. Is he patient? He is, and that's a walk. They can quickly put the runs on you, this team. Saki, still nobody out here for Tim Hill. Is he patient? No. Flies out to centre field. Runners hold. One away, and we're going to a chemistry check. Yankees don't need to use any strategy card. They'll bring them back to neutral for the Hawks. They're semi-dissonant. Are the batting team dissonant? No, it's a double. And all score. This game's getting away from them now. 6-zip. And Clark Schmidt is warming in the pen. Okay. It's an unusual result for Kai. Is it small? Is the ballpark small? It is small. That's a long drive. It's going back, 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 back. And that's gone. And that's a 2-run shot by Kai. And this game has quickly got out of hand here for the Yankees. And this will restore some of the Japanese confidence. 8-zip. Is he fresh? He is fresh. Line out to second. L4. That's 2 away. Yuki Shuto, the cold batter. 0 for 4 today. It's hit by pitch. And that'll do it for Hill. Not one of his best performances. 1.2, 6 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk, and no Ks. I think that's his worst performance of the season. Undoubtedly his worst. Let's have a look what he's done this season. Hill. Yeah, he's not given up more than 1 run in any previous outing. Wow. So Clark Schmidt is on. So he's a starter, so he's got longer endurance. Imamaya. Is he wild? No. Is he a sad sack? No. And that's a base hit. Runners advance 2. And he can advance the extra base as he can try for it, as this is Shuto, who's active runner. So I'm going to try the extra base. There's the result. Active runner takes extra base, and he is active. So it brought him home. Advance runner on hit. They twist the knife a little bit more. Yanagida. Is he a workman? No. Is he a champ or whiffer? He's a semi, but he doesn't get it. He lines it out to third. And mercifully, the Yankees finally put an end to that inning, 7 runs. How many people came to bat? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, let's have a look. 11 batters. Sugiyama. Ben Rice. Is he ace or dynamic? He is. Flies out to centre field. Volpe. Is he an iron catcher? No, he's neutral. Is he a good eye? No. Struck him out. Chisholm, 0 for 3 today. Unusual result. Is there a strict umpire at home? No. And that's a walk. Torres, 0 for 3. Just on one hit, the Yankees. Is he fresh? He is. Hits it shortstop. Imamaya tosses to Makihara, and out we go. Going to get couple of people up in the pen here. Going to get Hasegawa up, Takehiro Hasegawa. No need for Roberto Osuna, the closeman. But they'll get Hasegawa warming. Yamakawa is coming up, and he's 1 for 4, a double. Is he the same? Right, he is. Righty, so he struck him out. Kensuke Kondo, is he fresh? He is. Lines out to second base. Tomoya Masaki, 1 for 3 with a walk. Is he flash? He is. Struck him out. Okay, we come to the top of the bottom of the 9th, and Aaron Judge. Is he double control or dynamic? Is the pitcher batting? No, and that's a walk. 2 consecutive walks by Judge. And that'll do it for Sugiyama. Another quality outing. What a pitcher he is. Brings on Hasegawa. Hasegawa is 0-1 with no ERAs. No ERA. It was an unearned run. Soto, nobody out. Is he a struggler? No. Ground out to third base, and that goes around the horn. 5-4-3 double play. Yankees down to their last out of what would be an ignominious end to this 2-game stint in Yankee Stadium. They know they've got to go and win 1 of 2 in the tinderbox that's the Hawk Stadium. Stanton, is he a gold catcher? No. Is he a champion? No. Outfield drama. Is the left fielder iron? He's not. He's gold. And that takes that easily. A couple of steps to his left. F7. And this game is in the box. and it was a walk in the park for the men from Japan. I'll be back with the post game show with the wind up and show you what we can expect in the coming week. Back soon. Oh, welcome back to me, Paul Fay, and part 2, which is the post-game show. And all I'm going to show you quickly in this part is how to actually import that box score into your HQ app. Now the box score comes off and it looks like this, and you can do one of two things. You can either highlight it all and paste it, right click and paste, or you can, even simpler, you can just import it from the folder. So you just click full. Once I remember how many errors were in that game, just bear with me because I've already entered it on my website. I just want to check so I don't make any mistakes here. Just go through the game here. Yes, I thought it was 0 and 1. Okay, so all you do, you go to full, enter the team errors, okay, and then upload completed template, and you just go to the file, box score CSV, so there it is, P0020. You just double click it, and it's as simple as that. There's no calculations, there's nothing. It's all done for you. You don't have to cut and paste if you don't want. And we just look at the last 6 games, and there's our box score. And we can see, we already know that Kurihara performed fantastically, and he's actually 120.4. That's one of the highest scores ever in. We've still got 19 showing here. I've edited it because I edited that game. I just need to get rid of 19. PO19, PO019. There it is, because you'll see further down here there's 019A, which means I edited it. But it leaves the original there till you double check you don't need it anymore. And that's gone. If we go to league records and performance ratings, you can see that that performance from Jazz Chisholm was really good, as we saw before, 154.8. But Ryo Kurihara into second place there with 120.4, tied with Nick Castellanos. And in the batter ratings, as we said, Nick Castellanos still leads in the Raw. I don't know what, you can search for any player. So if we wanted to see what Chisholm is overall, you can just type any part of his name. There he is. He's only 25.8. So you can see he's not performed great all season, but suddenly had a breakout game, 3 for 4 with 2 homers in 19. And game 20, as I say, it was a blowout, but I hope it served its purpose. If any of you want any more information about this app, the encyclopedia, the full encyclopedia will be coming shortly, a couple of weeks. Until then, just like, subscribe, don't forget to press that bell to remind you, because there'll be at least one video coming every week. And we're down to the final 3 in my Sears Victor Ludorum, and those are, or we will be down to the final three after this series, rather. And the Yankees have to win one of the two in Japan. And there they are. I'm sure the scouting favours heavily the Hawks. And there we go. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. See you soon. Bye-bye.